here's what we have in store for you.
Hi again, and welcome to Mommy Rush. Hi, I'm Rochelle. I am Mommy Rush, and the last time we spoke, I would have shared with you on You Have My Sympathies and stories around the outpouring of sympathy and empathy that I received when I just found out that I was pregnant. Now, in stage 2, I want you to understand how we got here. And today's episode is titled I Always Knew. I always knew I wanted to be a mother, and not just a mom, but I always knew I wanted to be a mother of twins. I knew this because, well, before I get there, it has been a constant prayer of mine, being a mom, that the Lord would bless me with children, and also that the Lord would not just bless me with children, but He would bless me with twins. Always wanted 4 children, just have 2 now, my girls, RJ crew. And if we backtrack a little bit, I recall when I was just in grade 6, yes, 12 years old, in grade 6, and I had finished my exit examinations from primary school, and we were there awaiting results with the rest of my class. And I recall our grade 6 teacher deciding that, hey, in an effort to prepare us for high school life and doing research and homework and things of that nature, she wanted to give us a writing assignment, and she asked us to write our autobiographies. And in my biography, I decided that, hey, I'm not going to write it for present day. I'm going to write it in future tense, right? So I'm me looking back at my life years from now, and I wanted to speak life to the future person I wanted to be, and speak prophetically. Speak prophetically. So I wrote that I wanted to be a mother of 4 children. I didn't know if I wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, an Indian chief, a masseuse, but I knew for sure that I wanted to be a mom. Of those 4 children, I was certain I wanted to be a mother of twins. And from as early as that stage in life, that's something I've always looked forward to, always wanted. It was truly a desire of my heart that I clearly articulated to the Lord in prayer. So unlike some twin moms, when I did that very first ultrasound and the doctor said, okay, it's not just one baby, you're having twins, other women were probably flabbergasted and distressed and, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? Concerned or worried. But for me, the moment I found out I was pregnant, I just knew, okay, yeah, it's twins. That's what I prayed for, that's what I'm getting. And after all, it's what I'd been praying for my whole life, basically. The ultrasound merely confirmed what I knew God had already done, and I was just ecstatic when I saw the camera, the ultrasound video, and those 2 little babies moving around and just playing. That's one of the happiest moments of my life. I was totally elated. I just couldn't contain myself. My husband, on the other hand, he was excited as well, because I spent all this time selling him the vision, selling him the dream of being a twin parent. But he was also very pensive. He was concerned about their health, their well-being, and also my health. Needless to say that the babies remained healthy right throughout my pregnancy. Always moving around, always kicking. Oh gosh, they were kicking constantly. For me, I had a few health issues, few health concerns, or I shouldn't say a few, but a number of them. I suffered from hypomesis, which is like this excessive or severe case of morning sickness that lasted throughout the entire pregnancy. I also had a fun condition called sciatica, which refers to like this pain that goes along your sciatic nerve because of the pressure, the weight that the baby's carried. So that would just hit me at any time. Worst feeling ever. Yeah, it's awful. But I made it through, and I had one stage where I had ketones in my urine. I had the joy of anemia just mixed into there, and then the regular joint pains, back pains, hip pains, this pain, pelvic pain, both arms. Were also in pain as well. At one point I had to be wearing wrist braces for them. Yeah, it was a fun time. Couldn't keep down any food, hardly could find anything to eat, but my body was just working overtime physically to carry these two babies. It was put under some pressure. Yes, I wasn't able to keep food down without serious prayer and medication. I was on this medication called diclectin. I swear by it. It's awesome. It worked for me way better than gravel or any of the other things persons would recommend. And it's a drug that's used to treat nausea and vomiting specifically during pregnancy. I lost close to 30 pounds during my pregnancy, which worked out nicely because the babies were still being nourished, but post-pregnancy I didn't have a lot of excess weight gain. Sleeping got easier when I got my C pillow. My husband calls it my doodle pillow because it's brown, and it actually, when you throw it down, it kind of looks like poop. Yeah, it really does. But I got my pillow from Mother's Choice, and that made sleeping a lot easier for me, especially toward the end of my final trimester. However, throughout all this, all the aches, the pains, the medical issues, the girls were fine. And my concern, my husband's concern constantly was, are the babies healthy? Are the babies okay? Are the babies getting sufficient food and nourishment from me? I mean, I'm fine. I'll be fine after these babies get here, but I just wanted to ensure that they were okay. Lord, if I'm not, my prayer throughout it was that, Lord, if I'm not healthy, if I'm not getting enough food, if I'm not getting enough nourishment, then fine. It's fine. I'll get through it. I'll survive. But Lord, please just help me. Please allow the girls to be healthy. Please, Lord, ensure that they're getting all they need to be meeting their growth milestones. Make sure that they're feeling loved and nurtured and cared for, even in the womb. At my lowest points of weakness, what I like, those times when I just couldn't, because I spent at least 6 months on bed rest, at those really, really low points,
or they weren't getting enough from me, mommy. As far as I'm concerned, the girls mattered more than I did. You know, I could cope, I could survive, but my girls mattered more. And they were my dream, they were my prayer, they were my whole heart breathing inside of me. God was knitting them together inside of me day by day. And throughout my pregnancy, I had many moments of morning sickness. As I shared, I had severe morning sickness. But what set me at ease, and it's so strange, this really set me at peace, was when I'd just be finished like throwing up. I knew the girls were caring because I could feel, first of all, there would be no kicking, which is rare. So after I finished throwing up, there wouldn't be any kicking, but you could see their hands just moving side to side on the inside of my womb, like they were trying to soothe me, like they were trying to caress me, to say, mommy, you'll be okay. And I know when I tell the story, some persons probably, that's not what they were doing. Maybe they had a little gas on the inside, you know. But I can distinctly recall that, and it really would set me at ease, especially because I'd have these weird aches in my tummy, and there would be these two little girls rubbing mommy's tummy from the inside. You could actually see their little limbs moving along my tummy, trying to soothe me, and even know that they're here and I can hold them in my arms whenever I have my little mom meltdowns, like I hope I'm doing this right, or I hope I'm doing a good job. They're just as caring as they were in the womb. They'll hold me, they'll put their hands by my cheek and just rub and caress, showing me that they're concerned about my well-being too. And I think those are the moments that really touch my heart the most. And of course, I'm going to start crying because I may not know what to do, and I don't always have all the answers to get my girls settled, or to supply all their needs, because they're not talking and I can't figure out what's wrong. But those little moments when they caress my cheek, or while I'm whispering in their ear, I'll say, Mommy loves you, I'm still learning, but we're learning together, and I find that my voice soothes them, whether it's me singing, crowing, or smiling and just whispering words in their ears or prayers in their ears. Those are the things that get me excited about my mom journey. It's the fact that we're doing it together. I'm doing it with my girls, and I'm excited to be on this path, on this road, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more of my milestones with you, more of my smiles with you, and my mom moments.
Mommy is entertaining over here.